Hey everyone, this is Friedel Hacker AJ Raven with this month's review of Civil War 2 issue number 1. And yeah, I have to say that at first I had my inhibitions regarding the series, but after having read the first issue, I can see that the Civil War 2 event might just end up being a very enjoyable event for comic book readers. Now, this issue is priced quite high, but then again, we also have a lot of variant covers, and this is one of the covers that I enjoyed the most. It shows Gwenpool riding a horse, and then the photographer saying, "Wrong Civil War, honey." But yeah, the whole premise regarding the Civil War 2 is because of this Inhuman named Ulysses, and he has the ability to see the future, and the ability to see the future and the probability about whether or not it's going to come true is what pits Iron Man against Carol Danvers about that whether or not the future should be protected or if the future should be changed. I really enjoyed the art for this issue. Just look at it. It's wonderful art. Like awesome art. So yeah, we have Brian Michael Bendis as the writers, David Marquez is the artist, and the color artist is Justin Ponsa. So the issue starts with Avengers fighting a celestial being, and they're not doing very good. However, Iron Man has a plan, and we see Thor coming in with the reinforcements, and we have everybody. We have the Inhumans, we have the X-Men down here. We have the new Avengers, like everybody is joining in to fight the giant celestial. However, their ace card are the magicians or the sorcerers that are Scarlet Witch, Hellstorm, Dr. Voodoo, Wiccan, Shaman and Magic, and Doctor Strange. And with Doctor Strange's leadership, everyone uses their magical powers to send the celestial being away to the dimension he came from. So yeah, as I said, awesome art and awesome fight sequences, especially this panel where the sorceress cast a spell. So yeah, after the fight, everyone is invited to Tony Stark's tower for a party, and yeah, there are some fun things happening in the party. Like, because of the mutants still having their issue with the Inhumans, you can see Storm and Jean and the rest standing in the corner. We also see Thor having an arm wrestling match with She-Hulk. And Squirrel Girl is on the table. I think she's betting money. But yeah, the question on everybody's mind is, how did the Inhumans knew that there was a celestial being that was about to attack, and how did they knew how to be at the specific place at a specific time? So that's when Medusa introduces the new Inhuman known as Ulysses. And yeah, as I said, the art is very good. You can see that Marquis really did a good job designing Ulysses and everybody else. So yeah, they bring in young Jean Grey to read Ulysses' mind, but she's unable to do it because Ulysses' mind can't be read. And I really like the little mentions about the Civil War that Iron Man and Steve Rogers had, and then and the possibility of it leading to the Civil War between Carol Danvers and Tony Stark. But yeah, Ulysses has another vision about the destruction of the world, and Medusa lets Carol Danvers know about it. And this is where everything starts to go bad. We see Mary Jane Watson coming up to Tony Stark and telling him that Rodney is no more. And yeah, Rodney's dead. Now, I don't know if he's going to come back alive sooner or later, but for now he is dead. Understandably, Tony goes to meet Carol because she took War Machine to the mission that resulted in his death. But when he goes to see Carol, we see that Carol's own team has suffered injuries as well. She-Hulk is not looking good and she's close to dying. So turns out, due to Ulysses' vision, Carol decides to go and ambush Thanos, and that's where the fight occurred, and War Machine ended up being dead. And that's it. Tony is angry. And that's how Civil War 2 has started between Tony and Carol, because of one dude named Ulysses who can see the future. So Tony goes to make sure none of you ever play God again, and I guess Carol is still a bit confused about what she should do, but She-Hulk's dying words are that it's our future, Carol, not his, and you need to fight for it. So yeah, we have two sides. We have Carol's side who wants to stop future disasters before they happen, regardless of whether or not they will happen. And then we have Tony, who is like, let the future play out and just be ready for it. So yeah, She-Hulk dies, and it's funny because She-Hulk is alive in A-Force, and now in Civil War she dies. And yeah, let's see if she comes back or when she comes back. So that's that, people. Civil War 2 issue 1, very enjoyable, loved the art, the fighting sequences were good, and let's see how all of this moves on and what this major arc has in store for the readers as well as the other Marvel characters. So yeah, until next time, stay happy, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.